Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, dear community.
Go.
I'm all tangled up.
Does anybody know any good song? Ben, maybe you have some song for us that you can share?
I've been learning Taylor Swift's Shake It Off on my guitar lately, which is a sad but true fact at the minute. So I'm probably not the best person to ask about music right now.
Play it? Can you do it
John,
right now?
maybe you...
Oh,
Do
yeah.
the intro?
Oh, you do not want to hear. Maybe I'll record a short video. I wouldn't want to butcher a classic live. No, not quite that good.
I think it'd be really cool. It'd be funny.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Ron, maybe do you have a good song that you could share with us?
I have lots of good songs I can share, but by share, I hope you don't mean sing, because that wouldn't be good for anybody. Not even for the mice and the birds.
Okay, so we need to make some public duty for such person who will do that next
What do you
time.
mean to kick off the weekly call? Or what kind of song?
Yeah, we need some song.
Some little
every
ditty?
weekly meetup. Yeah.
I'll give you my playlist and you can take it from there.
No,
Uh-oh.
no. Just don't take his.
Yeah, you should. I have great taste in music.
Yeah.
Mitya, maybe can you share this out?
No.
What do I need to share? Do we need to play some music?
Yes.
Why?
I think we're past that at this point.
There is great, well,
All right, we about ready?
no song then?
Well, if you want to, go ahead.
Elle défile, on voit nos vies défiler. Sur le fil, on voit les années filer. On essaye de filer droit et on peut pas rembobiner.
That's it?
Okie dokie.
I'm confused.
All right. Well, at least we're starting off on a on a happy, weird note. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Community Update number 53. We are officially into our second year. Congratulations to everyone once again. As always, please turn on your cameras if you can and save your questions until the end. We have actually a lot of presentations today, so we're going to try to get through them really quickly. I don't have any general updates for you. Last week was a little bit on the dead side to some extent. We will have proposals go out this week. Hopefully tomorrow there will be a vote for some. And there are also some tokens that need to be sent out. We'll do that hopefully towards the end of the week as well. And that pretty much is all I have to share. So not an exciting update from me. However, let's get to the first presentation. We have Alexander, I believe, with us from what is going to be a presentation about a potential Belarus subgovernance.
Belarus. Yeah.
Belarus, yeah. So if you want to take it away, we're ready to listen.
Of course. So, good afternoon, dear community. So thank you for the presentation opportunity. Well, I hope that everyone has already had the opportunity to get acquainted with our offer on the forum, but sure, I will repeat the main directions of our roadmap, if you. So, TON Belarus is being created for mass adoption first, popularization and promotion the TON on the territory of Belarus. Well, I think that you don't know, but I should say that circulation of cryptocurrencies in Belarus is legal today. And income from operations with cryptocurrencies is not taxable for individuals until 1st January 2023. That is why our aim is now to popularize not only the TON crystal as a financial instrument, but the popularization as a blockchain technology in the widest spheres of life. Not only used for speculative purposes. Sorry, it's my own opinion, as I fortunately observe now. So, okay, let's begin from the beginning. We start from 3 months, the first step. Development and maintain the site and social networks first, contents and leading the new members, advertising campaign, welcome bonuses to custodian members. Administrative activities, creation the unique contests. So it's the first stage. After this 3 months, we will see if we have the real result. We'll come to the stage 2. Competition for the service implementation of interaction with partners by a previously selected contest algorithm and others. So we strive for isolation and do not enter in any unions because the uniqueness of our legislation to communicate with representatives of government agencies and medium-sized business, we must represent something more than the group of enthusiasts as we are now. That is why, and maybe it's the main thing. That's why we need sub-governance to have a legal entity first. What else I should say? I should say to you that small business in our country from next month are prohibited from making payment in cash, buying goods abroad. And I think that TON blockchain would help them in this situation. This is the main thing what I want to say. After all, we want to create some new idea for accounting services using using free TON blockchain. So the main task of subgovernance is to create a service to interact with partners. I think first, and attract them. I think that we could do it. Thanks.
Is that it?
Or if you have any questions, you can ask, of course.
Yeah, I got a couple. I heard something about a legal entity.
Legal, yes. Because without legal entity, I am not sure that we can do something in our country. All legal businesses needs how to say some guarantees.
Okay, subgovernance can't be a legal entity. Maybe what we're talking about here is maybe potentially something more along the lines of a partnership proposal, because free TON is not, there are no legal entities on free TON. There are partners that are legal entities, but subgovernance are not legal entities. That's not how they operate.
Well, I understand it, Ron, but if we want to how to say is to create services for small business, for medium-sized business in our country, only from the legal entity.
Okay. Well, it can't be done on free TON. I mean, it can't be done.
No other ways. Why, Ron? Using blockchain technology.
I think maybe.
I don't say now about TON Crystal as a financial instrument. No. I speak about blockchain technology first. Maybe I'm not understanding.
Guys, sorry that I interrupt you, but I think that our next speaker, their subgovernance can include that, because it has very many common things. Just my personal opinion.
I guess I'm just not understanding exactly how the legal entity plays into this. Okay, so let me explain how it could work. Okay, if you already had a legal entity that already had customers, that already had a business, that already had customers and could bring them to free TON, that's one way to do it. And you could do that through a partnership proposal. A subgovernance, I'm not saying no. What I'm saying is it can't be done. You can't turn a subgovernance into a legal entity. You can't. So what I'm thinking, unless maybe I'm not understanding something, which is possible, maybe there's some sort of another way to go about it. I don't know. Does anybody else have a thought?
Ron, yeah, I just wanted to chip in with a couple of cents. I think there is nothing that can, I think the two things can be, separated. There can be subgovernance done by the rules by free TON, and then nothing stops the folks who are like initial members to create a legal entity. I mean, they might just have one, or they will create one, and then they'll just overlap whatever is appropriate. That's my understanding. It's not necessarily going to be linked to the subgovernance per se. It can be an independent activity.
Okay, but by default, doesn't that become a funding request for a legal entity? I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. These are just thoughts that are going in my head. I don't know. And the other question I had is in terms of, So what you're planning to do, is this something that can only be done in Belarus, or is this something that can then grow and be in other jurisdictions?
I understand the question. First, for 3 months in Belarus, then if we have success abroad, of course. We don't want to make something only in Belarus. Only. No.
Okay, then my question becomes this: why does it have to be called a Belarus subgovernance? Can it be called a B2B or B2C subgovernance or something to that effect? What's the significance of it being a Belarus subgovernance? Because we've talked about this before, I think even the week before last, or maybe last week, is that if there are certain specificities within a jurisdiction that make it impermeable to certain global trends, then there's legitimate reason to form it within a specific jurisdiction. But if not, and if it has some advantages, which you clearly stated, and I understand it does have some advantages like the no taxation and cryptocurrency being available to everybody, but it's not just centric to Belarus. I mean, there are other jurisdictions where that could work. So for instance, Estonia or Latvia, why would it, in other words, why is it specifically Belarus? Is there something that can only be done in Belarus and nowhere else?
Because of the difference of the laws in our countries is the main, I think.
How are they different from Estonia?
First, for now I can't say the difference about the difference.
Okay, well maybe think about it, because my first thought whenever I hear Belarus subgovernance or any kind of subgovernance, again, and this is me. I know people have differences of opinions on this, but I don't see any significance to it being necessarily a Belarus subgovernance. And I think all we're really talking about here is just the name of it. Right? You can start in Belarus, that's no problem at all, but why would it have to be relegated only to people in Belarus, right? I mean, if other people wanted to use the same concept outside of your jurisdiction, that would be okay, I think, wouldn't it? I mean, it would only be good. Maybe think about the name, maybe think about how you're naming it. Just suggestions.
I understand you.
Okay, thank you, Alexander, very much. Anybody else have a question for Alexander? No? Okay. All right, thank you very much. Let's see. Also, we have a presentation from our very own Ivan, who everybody knows by now quite well. Ivan, are you here with us, by the way? I didn't see your name.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, there you are. Oh, right, Moveton.
Ivan, are you going to share a screen or not?
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. So he is going to be presenting on let me see if I got this right, regional economic transformation subgovernance.
Right. So I can't share screen. So yeah, I see. Okay, so как оно? Мне нужно напускать. Okay, I'm ready. So for now, I'm sharing the window with I want to start with a demo. So can you see now the screen with a small interface?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
fine. So this is a demonstration of a token on top of TON blockchain, and this token is supposed to be like a stable coin for some cryptocurrency for some country with a real reserve. And what task we wanted to solve here is when user wants to use some token in any blockchain. For now, we in all use cases we have we have a situation that user should care about a balance in native currency for that blockchain. So in our case, this is TONs. And in our ecosystem, we have already some tokens, but the problem still remains. And now I just want to show you what happens when balance in tons. You can see the second number here on each card. This is a balance in tons. When it runs out and become less than 1.5, we can see it tops up automatically. So for now, I just demonstrated the transfer from left wallet to right, and I can show you again. And you may notice that I'm transferring one token from left to right, but the balance decreases by two tons. And this is because we have fees in the cryptocurrency itself. And this works just like banking system. So whenever you transferring your currency, you're paying your provider with your currency. And on the left, I will just make it bigger. On the left, you can see that there is a collected fees statistic, and it says it increases by 1 each time I'm transferring tons. So some party prints money and gives it to users, and it can manage. I just changed the UI. This is a management interface for a owner of system. So it can mint, burn tokens. He can lock it inside the reserve. He can pull it out from reserve, and he also can change fees and collect and harvest collected fees. So this is an MVP for a simple smart contract system. Yeah, by the way, balance ran out and giver topped up user wallet with 5 tons. This is what. So this it works without. So users don't need to care about gas, and we can simply remove it from interface, and it will work forever. While we have crystals on giver, it will work. So now this opens a variety of use cases never seen before, because you can onboard users very easy. You can just give them your token, and they can start using it right away and never care about gas. You're paying for them as an owner, and when you have some business model which will include that, then you can profit from that as an owner. And now I will open a fresh proposal, which we decided to call declaration, not proposal. So you can find it on forum, and basically it tells about our community in Ukraine, which is one of the strongest communities in cryptocurrency field. And as a regional community, we set the task to employ blockchain technologies as a basis and develop new kind of economic relations in the digital world. And we see and we know how this can be implemented through fair voting, create payment instruments based on blockchain, especially Freeton blockchain allows us to do that. And we want to develop decentralized ways of economic cooperation. And from legislation point of view, we have like a lot of ideas, and now we have a real chance for that ideas to be embodied in a new law of digital assets, which is now being developed by Kuna team in cooperation with Ukrainian governance. So we propose to set up this subgovernance called economy transformation subgovernance, and within this subgovernance we want to start transforming the Ukrainian landscape, financial landscape, and starting with this MVP, we propose to set up the several contests to bring this MVP to production and create some applications and infrastructure on top of that. That's basically it. So it's on a high level. The proposal will be improved with like we used to write a list of initial members and some multi-sig wallet. So basically technical stuff. And I just wanted to tell you about it, and maybe you have some questions.
I have a question about your roadmap. I was wondering how long you plan this to be, if you can scroll down to the roadmap.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the initial event all the way down to, well, the whole list really. Like, what's the time frame here? What do you imagine it being like?
Well, we didn't think about time frame. I suppose it will be a few months. And maybe more, because we need to onboard new developers from Ukraine, because we want them to participate. We want to motivate them to participate because this is their country, this is their future. So we maybe need some time to onboard them, so it may vary, but I think after onboarding it may take a few months.
Okay, just wondering. Thank you.
Alex Novikov, you have a question. You have your hand raised.
Yeah, hi everyone. Could you tell me exactly what did you invent? I mean, is it a wallet? Is it a system of smart contracts? What is it?
This is a decentralized application. It works without any backend. It uses TON platform as a backend, and there is a small front-end application hosted on GitHub pages, and the core invention here is a model of token transfer, which pays fees in the cryptocurrency itself, and connected to a giver, which automatically tops up gas balance of this token wallet anytime when it runs out of gas.
So in short, it's a system of smart contracts, right?
Right. Yes.
And you want to create a sub-governance based on this system of smart contracts.
Well, we just made the first steps to integrate blockchain in and bring it to closer to user, and we propose to continue this work on top of our developments, and inviting anyone who wants to use it. It will soon be open source, and inviting anyone who just want to use that for their applications and participate in our contests.
So the purpose of the sub-governance is to continue developing this system of smart contracts, right?
Well, basically, yes. But if
In
someone
short,
but if someone proposes something, another system, we can make it all on top of this. But as far as I know, we don't have this system yet.
Okay, thank you.
Anton, you have a question.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Yeah, hi, Ivan. So basically, I have a remark. I believe that, I mean, we would be happy to share experience because we already do have implementation of what you have in mind, I mean, in Russia. So basically, our charity system works that we have wallets for recipients, and they are, and we have our own TIP3 tokens, which are linked to rubles in Russia. And the recipients' wallets, they are automatically topped up from our main wallet. So it would be interesting to compare how you are going to do that, or probably you can use something that we have developed. We are now rolling out a part of the code. And in general, it would be interesting to cooperate, for example, in the charity sector of Ukraine. My proposal would be just to touch base in the near future on that.
Yeah, great idea. Let's keep in touch.
Okay.
Lot of people here know my Telegram handles, so we can ask them like how to connect me.
Okay, good. And just in fact, my announcement is to follow during this session when we will have a demo session this Thursday. But let's touch base. Good. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
I can connect you to, no problem.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Any other questions? No? Ivan, thank you very much. That was definitely interesting.
Yeah, guys, if you want to touch the system with your hands, follow just this link, uax.ton.solutions.
Yeah, Ivan, can you send me, please? I'll share this other. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and just want to remind the other participants, guys, please leave comments on the forum. It's very important for them.
Yeah, we will soon introduce our list of so-called members of this group. They include some people from Ukrainian governance, some people from Ukrainian investment sector, lots of CEOs of crypto startups, for legal tech startups as well, and we have like a few really great members who are ready to contribute in DeFi on Freeton. For example, like we have some guy from APY Swap project, which is bridged now with Binance, with Solana, and is ready to bridge with Freeton.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you all for your attention.
Anton, I guess since you're already sort of speaking, why don't you go ahead? Anton wants to make an announcement on behalf of Human Venture about a demo that they're going to have. Go ahead and sort of.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. And yeah, hello everyone, and hello from sunny yet windy Vienna. I hope this does not disturb the quality of the sound. So yeah, basically, I want to confirm that we finalized integration of our system with Freeton. And just apart from just a brief announcement on that, and apart from rolling out the code and some materials, we want to hold a demo session on the product for the community. And basically, we propose to have it this Thursday, starting from 2 p.m. Moscow time. So I think that first we will start a Russian session and then a session in English language. So we want not only to show the product, but also share our latest news. So probably even this week by Thursday, we will have something quite good. So, and also discuss potential ways of cooperation and how our product, which is a very easy entry product, can benefit Freeton ecosystem. So basically everyone is invited. I was happy that when our partnership proposal was considered, the community feedback during the AMA session was very active. So I would appreciate to have the same this time. So everyone is invited. So we will post the invitation and the link on the forum in the next couple of hours. Yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Moving on. We have, as everybody knows, the Japanese subgovernance has been actively promoting their petition for several weeks now, and we have them back again to basically give us another 2 or 3 minutes of what they've been up to, and we can ask them some questions. So, Yama, are you here?
Yeah. Hello.
There you are.
Hello. Yep.
Please
yeah,
go ahead.
Thank you. Hi everyone. Yeah. Hi everyone. First of all, congratulations first anniversary of TON from Japan. I'm Yama from Japan. Please subgovernance, and then let me update the progress of Japan subgovernance proposal today. We have submitted the proposal right after the weekly meetup I joined last time, and then lot of global governance and community members gave us questions, good feedbacks, and requests. It was highly appreciated. Yeah, and then in accordance with some great feedback on how to form a proposal in a reasonable way last week, I already have reformed our proposal into KPI-driven subgovernance plan. And I will publish it to the forum early this week, hopefully, after discussing with members of pre-Japan subgovernance. Yeah, and regarding the process of TON, once the plan will be approved by community, we need someone from a well-known global community to be a multi-signature wallet signer for the audit and also community governance purpose. Yeah, and in parallel, we also have communicated with a lot of active crypto funds, special interest groups in Japan day to day. And we started sharing TON movement as a community through although the subgovernance are not officialized yet. Then I invited, as a result, I invited 4 additional members to pre-subgovernance formation group who has been worked in blockchain industry for a long time, not only Japanese, but specialists working for blockchain come from variety of countries. Join the future. Will join the future subgovernance Japan. Once subgovernance plan will be officially confirmed through voting process. Yeah, please stay tuned. We will keep going and growing and keep posting updates. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Yama. Yes. So, yeah, I looked at your proposal, and I got to say, it's probably one of the most intricate I've ever seen in my life, or at least since TON's been around. It's pretty detailed. Yeah, my only thing was that I know you broke everything down over the course of a 6-month timeline. Well, technically 7 months, I guess, because there's a 0 through 6.
Right. Yeah.
So what I would probably ask is maybe like, and I think you mentioned that, and I just want to re-clarify it so that the timeline's great. I wouldn't necessarily, though, suggest basing the token requests against the timeline, or rather against KPI. So that's what you said, right? You know, so and the first request should be just for KPI number 1, and then you deliver the goods, and on we go. And the other thing was that for Roman, right? They need a little bit of help rustling up a few more members for their initial member roster, so that there's a communication and a crossover between the Japan subgovernance and global governance. I know maybe you can help them out with
for sure.
finding a few solid folks who'd be interested. Yeah, great. Okay, wonderful. Yama, thank you. And
yeah, thank you.
And I guess that's it for presentations, and we move on to our favorite Mitya to tell us all about whatever technical updates are at hand. So Mitya.
Hi. Yeah, it's really quickly, I think. Can you hear me? I think it's just regarding validators mostly in RusNode. So we're testing the latest version now. It's actually been tested already, but there was some glitch because of the holidays. So we got some wrong PR. Now we're taking that back. But before rolling that out into public master, we will need to run tests anyway. That's the procedure. So waiting for that. I hope that we will be able to do that before the meeting. But anyway, so a few more hours needed. And there will be an update for the nodes. All the validators will need to update the nodes. And once we see that the nodes are updated, we will start the load. So that's the general idea right now. That's the plan. Apart from that, there was an unsuccessful contest in DENS in developer experience of governance. It was unsuccessful because, well, it was very optimistic. 7 days contest to bring a production ready solution. Well, there were 2 teams who participated, none of which, including one of them, was TON Labs on holidays, which was not maybe such a great idea, but anyway. So we kind of did submit the solution, but of course it is not in production ready state yet. Well, the contest didn't produce any result. No payments, no tons were paid, and it just was like nice experiment of the things to never do that again. Like burn after reading my favorite movie. What did we learn from that? Never do that again. So we'll never do that again, hopefully. And but we're working nevertheless on DENS. It's very important update to everyone, to the network, and hopefully the first stage of the DENS solution will be will be out beginning of next week. The first will be SMV, smart contract, actually, which will govern the DENS from the community perspective. And the first voting will be for the list of domains that need to be reserved. So that will be the first part. So hopefully beginning of next week. Nothing else from me, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Mita. Does anybody have any questions for him? No? Okay, I mean, as far as presentations were done, we just have one short announcement regarding our 1-year anniversary. Alex?
Sure, thank you, Ron. So first of all, thank you very much to those who participated, those who organized an offline event in Moscow, and I hope next year, when COVID is kind of off, it's going to happen in all key geographies, the offline celebration piece, I mean. And thank you for those who kind of stayed up long, particularly in Asia, the folks and our friends in Malaysia, in Korea, in India, in Vietnam, in Japan, even in Australia. That was appreciated. I think it was good to feel the true international power and spirit of the event. Certainly, that's how it felt from offline Moscow. I don't know how it felt on the Zoom, but I hope at least part of that international excitement and vibe was being able to deliver. And again, I think we'll look forward to even a broader international thing next year with more offline events happening, subject to COVID kind of leaving us at its majority. The offline part was very exciting. I think there are a lot of friends, and I think there'll be more connections and cooperation happening in the space. So I personally got convinced that that we do need to celebrate as a way to connect and foster inter-team communications and alliances, because I know a few already are happening. So thanks again, guys, and looking forward to great progress in the year to come, and then celebrating 1 year later when we're much stronger than today.
Well said. Excellent. Thank you very much. Yes, it was definitely interesting. It was a great experience.
I just want to add a couple cents regarding the video live stream from the anniversary. I'll cut off a little bit, and then it will be available for everyone. Just make short notice for me, because a few people asked me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 hours is a little much. Especially with about an hour or so of dead air. So yeah.
Agree.
Great. Thank you, Roman. Okay, we got through that pretty quickly. I thought, given the number of presentations that we had, I thought we'd run over, but everybody did a real good job, stayed within a few minutes, and here we are. So we've had a few questions along the way, but to make it official, if you like, we always have a Q&A session at the end. So if you have any more questions, now's the time. Please raise your hand. If you have a comment, please say something. Love to hear. Anyone? Bueller?
If no one's going to speak up, I'll just add a DePR contest is running, guys. 10 days to go. A few other things going on. Obviously, announcing the winners of the Dubai contest as well soon, which I'm pretty excited about. So, yeah, I know everyone's excited about a few other things going on. So, good week ahead. These are my 2 cents. Yeah, been a bit quiet, sorry, this week, but yeah.
Thank you, Ben. Also, the CryptoNumiz contest is over. I think voting ends in about just a matter of hours here. So those results are going to be final and tallied. What else is there? The Dubai tickets contest is also already done. I didn't look at the clock, but basically that'll be done as well. And that's it for me. So last call for questions.
By the way, CryptoNumiz contest, I don't know, I judged yesterday all 111 works, and some of them are just amazing pieces of art, like incredible stuff. So you definitely should participate in the auction once it's happening. Like, it's really awesome stuff.
Yeah, I know there are some really impressive works there. I mean, really impressive. No different than something you would see in a museum or an art gallery. So yes, definitely. And remember that the prize that are going to be given out, they're not significant, but they're still prizes. But the major prize is the Numiz that win are going to go up for auction, and people are going to get to bid on them. And I already know which ones I'm going to bid on. So there you go. All right. Everybody, thank you very much.
Competition,
I think I mean all Numiz.
Not all, not all.
No, not all.
It's voluntary. So I mean, you can put.
That's true.
There.
That's true. You could. So, yeah. You can. Well, you could go directly through the interface, of course. Yes, you can.
What type of auction is it going to be?
What was that?
What type of auction is it going to be?
Reverse Holland. So
reverse in English auction, yeah, reverse that. It's English, actually.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear the question. Thank you, Mita. Okay, we're done. Thank you all for coming. See you next Tuesday. Have a great week and have a great weekend.
Thanks, mate.
Bye, guys.
Thank you all.
Everyone.
See you.
Yes, bye.
Thanks.